So if you're struggling to find your first model and you're struggling to actually build an OnlyFans agency that is actually profitable, then this video is definitely going to be for you, because we're going to be giving some valuable tips in terms of how you can get started when it comes to making money. Because I've had someone recently come to me and they said they're 20 years old and they're trying to start an OnlyFans agency and they're running into a few issues when it comes to it. And the major issues that they're coming to is struggling to actually get high quality models. So they're able to sign these low quality models, but they actually want to be able to get higher quality models. And another issue that they come to me with is that the models they do have, they really struggle with getting them promotional reach. And that's basically what I want to cover in this video. So if that is you, then this is the video for you. Now, believe me, I know the struggle. I know the struggle when it comes to finding clients, being that I used to run an SEO agency, built it to 6 figures, but there was some key issues when it came to actual getting the clients, and as well as that, fulfilling on the client's needs. And they're two separate issues, and it's what all agency owners need to figure out if they're going to have a successful, profitable OnlyFans management agency. So being that I've overcome these hurdles myself when I went from an SEO agency to building my OnlyFans management agency, Altrist, I can shed some light in terms of how we've solved those particular problems for my own personal agency. Now, if I was broke, so I had $0 to my name, this is exactly what I would do to start making ridiculous sums of money again. And the way I would go about doing it is I need a mobile device, need a laptop, and I would then be able to print money. And the way I go about doing that is crafting an Instagram profile, building the Instagram profile to attract OnlyFans models, not making it too salesy, keeping it in that nice medium so it looks like a real account, get it verified, have a casual picture, have a casual bio, and share some like tips on OF, so how models can actually make some more money with OnlyFans, so actually give some valuable information. Then once I've curated this profile, I would then duplicate it to multiple profiles, and then I would then hire a virtual assistant, give them a DM script that is a really good offer, appeals to the models, so you're offering some free value to the models. And I then say, virtual assistant, go out there, send these DMs on this account to this particular audience, which in this case would be OnlyFans models anywhere between 5,000 and 20,000 followers on Instagram. I do the same for other platforms as well. So I do the same for Twitter. I do the same for Reddit as well. And once I've got these accounts going, I would then keep track of the KPIs in a nice, neat document. So the virtual assistant documents everything. And when we do get interested leads, put them into a follow-up system. And from that follow-up system, we'd then book them on a sales call, qualify them, and close them. So that's how I'd get models. I'd be able to, within a week, be able to start assigning 5K, 10K, 20K a month OnlyFans models with this system. To supplement it as well, I'd also be running paid ads on the Instagram, because Instagram has limited the amount of follow-ups that you can do unless someone approves that initial message request. So to counteract that, be running some OnlyFans ads to females from a particular demographic, particular interests, and we'd start pumping out these real ads to them, and we'd get some inbound leads coming through the ads to supplement the actual outbound strategy as well. So we'd have these two kind of feeding into each other, be building a curated audience on Insta, targeting OnlyFans models, and be reaching out to them, getting them interested. Then once we've got this system built, it would take me less than a week to build that system where I've got a consistent flow of high quality models coming to me, and I can qualify them and work and choose with which one I want to work with. So there's no issue signing low quality models. I can choose to sign high quality models who are not going to be giving me endless issues over these small things, because something that novices experience when they go into this space is that they get a model who shows interest, they get super excited, they then work with this model, and then the model starts complaining about past agencies and little problems. And that's not the type of model you want to be working with. You want to be working with a model who actually enjoys creating content, isn't fighting against your promotion, and also wants to make money. And a big reason in terms of our success is signing these high quality models, and we ask them the question, why? Why do you want to do? Why are you doing OnlyFans? And depending on their response is how we actually decide whether they're going to be a good model to manage. If their why is, you know what, I just want to make a little bit of money on the side, that's not really that much of a why. And that model, chances are, is going to get a little bit less motivated. However, if the why is, well, I've got, I've got kids, or I'm fed up of my life. I actually want to go out and travel and explore, and I want to be able to build an online business. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Or if her why is, I grew up in a lower economic class and I absolutely hate it, and there was a real big pain in my life and I really want to escape that, then their why is that we would then be thinking, all right, this model's motivated to work. So it's a simple question you can ask these models to see whether they're going to be a good asset for your agency as opposed to a liability. Because clients, you can put them in one bracket. Either they're an asset or a liability. You don't get the same. Even if the model's making you a few thousand a month, which in retrospect isn't that much money in terms of OnlyFans, but she gives you endless headaches, then she's a liability because she's stopping you from expanding the agency to the point that you should be expanding it to. Now, I would personally, once we got these models signed, I would then be going through the onboarding and would make sure that it's a very professional onboarding system. Now, we have a whole process of how we actually go about onboarding models inside our agency, and we do it so it's very professional. All right, so it's a very professional service, and the professionalism that we show the models at the start gets reciprocated back towards us. We show them a level of professionalism and they show it back. Without that professional conduct, the relationship is going to get very unprofessional. You don't want that. You want to be very professional. We send you content to create. You create content. We promote and manage the OnlyFans account. That's it. Shouldn't be too complicated. And the onboarding process has reporting. It also has a content creation guide. So we send them over content creation. They know what content to create and what we need to begin with the account. It's also a good test if a model's going to be good. And once we've done that, there's also going to be some few folders, content repository is going to be connected to a content management database, all free softwares that we use, Google Drives. So everything at this point we've done for absolutely free. Maybe we've spent a little bit of money on the ads to supplement the model recruitment system. And at this point, we're then going to start with the actual promotion and management, so the service delivery for the models. Now, when it comes to service delivery, I see people come to me with a problem time and time again. And it's that they ask questions around stuff that doesn't matter at that point. So they'll be asking questions around particular service delivery mechanisms. They'll be asking questions about YouTube. They'll be asking questions about Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. They'll be talking about all these little individual strategies. You're already overcomplicating the process there. Start with one or two platforms, and then once you've built those one or two platforms, you can then expand onto other platforms. All right, so one platform that's performing well consistently is so much better than being spread out on multiple platforms that aren't performing that well. So I'd pick an easy channel that you can get lots of reach from. So for example, it would be either Twitter or TikTok. And then I would start a strategy on those platforms. A very simple content strategy that we also supplement a few growth hacking techniques into it as well, and some paid strategies. So in terms of the growth hacking techniques, it would be using multiple devices and using these multiple devices to run multiple TikTok accounts. So when we do get the TikTok content, we can then put it in a mobile device that has a different SIM card. And then we can then, because TikTok targets based on geolocation of the SIM, so a different geolocation SIM card, and we'd then be able to upload it to different audiences. So we'd have that one TikTok video going out to an Australian audience, to a Canadian audience, to an American audience, to a UK audience. Once we've done that, we're getting lots of reach, and the model's consistently making TikToks. We're consistently sending a high quality TikToks to create, along with the core pillars of our TikTok strategy, which is creating like CapCut edits, TikTok slideshow, general TikTok trends. Once we've got that strategy in place and it's being consistent, then we then take a look at expanding to another platform, such as Twitter. And we do the same strategy for Twitter. We use an anti-detect browser, create multiple Twitter profiles. We then have the Twitter profiles upload different types of content to the different Twitter profiles, create content that is intriguing and gets engagement. Twitter is led by engagement. So if you can create some controversial content, maybe it's around particular men's audiences. So you're calling out the new GTA 6 game coming out. You're calling out that, saying, "Oh, me or GTA 6," or you're dissing certain things within the male audience. Then you're gonna get lots of attention on Twitter, and it doesn't matter if that attention is good or bad. It's gonna convert. You're gonna get people who are attracted to all types of models. So once we've done that, we would then get a chatter installed. So I'd go on platforms such as Facebook groups. I would go on platforms such as onlinejobs.ph. Upwork would then reach out to chatters and say, "Hey, commission only job. We're going to put you in," because of course we're broke in this instance. So we're going to be doing it on a commission only basis. You get 15% of commission generated within the account, the net commission generated, and then we put them in the account, give them a couple of scripts to work with, and then we then get them talking to the model subscribers. And at this point, we then got the promotion working, some simple strategies. We're also putting a little bit more money into it. So maybe we're buying Twitter shout outs from certain accounts. Maybe we're spending a little bit in terms of TikTok. And then once we've got those strategies going, we're getting a consistent flow of subscribers. We then got a commission only chatter in the account who's then making those subscribers high value customers. And we're then printing money in this particular model's account. What we do is we keep it consistent. Maybe we'll implement a few other growth strategies, really scale that account, and then we'd sign another model. From this point, sign another model using a model recruitment system we've already built. We then put them through a model onboarding system that's already built. We then put them through promotional channels that is already established, and we already know what to do in terms of the setup and the structure of it. And we'd then, again, find a commission-only chatter, maybe even the same chatter to manage 2 accounts. And then we'd do it again. So the only reason why you wouldn't see success with OnlyFans management is you haven't got the systems in place, or you're overcomplicating it. So if you've got a simple system to recruit high-quality models, a simple system to onboard them, a simple system to manage them, a simple system to promote them, you're going to be making money. All right. And it's only if you overcomplicate these processes. So you're going around trying to figure it all out for yourself. You're having to take snippets here, try this strategy, see if it works. It doesn't work, you get demotivated, you move to a different platform, you're moving about. Or if you're just lazy and you're not actually doing what's required. But I can assure you, if you really want to make a lot of money, there isn't a better opportunity than this out there. That none exists. People come to me that try dropshipping. Dropshipping, you have to deal with physical products. That's a whole headache of itself. You have to deal with product costs. You have to deal with the potential of shipping issues. You have to deal with product issues. You have to deal with refunds. There's so much complexity to it. And as well as that, you need to factor in the cost to actually get customers for your product as well. So there's so much you have to do when it comes to these different other business models out there. And OnlyFans markets itself. You need some simple marketing and sales systems, and away you go. You can start printing 10, 20, 30, 40, 50K a month. They're really not that complicated in terms of these accounts and how much they're making and the actual things that they're doing in the back end. And what you can actually do is you can actually reverse engineer these accounts. So go on Twitter, scroll down, find an OnlyFans model, look at her account, and then you can see, okay, what is she doing to promote herself? She's doing this type of content, and she's posting this regularly. All right, if I do the exact same for this model, then it's only a matter of time until she starts getting results. So it's important that you that you have a good hold on the industry, and that you're constantly looking for trends within it, because capitalizing on trends is going to be the quickest way to grow a model's account. And the more switched on you are with current market trends, the quicker you'll be able to grow these models account. So there you go. If you're broke, you've got no money to your name, you now have a very simple business, a very simple strategy that you can deploy right now. After this video, you can go and deploy it right now, start doing the exact things I talked about, and then you can start making money. And when you do make money, I want you to come back here and I want you to thank me for it. And thank me for making it so simple and straightforward, because so many people are just trying to overcomplicate it when it doesn't need to be complex, all right? Because it is a simple business. So make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe. If you are interested, we have a 7-day free OnlyFans management program down below, where you can actually get your first OnlyFans model in just 7 days using our particular model recruitment system. And if you're also interested, we have a full OnlyFans Millions consulting program where we literally mentor the students exactly what to do. We give them a full-on roadmap along with all the automations and systems that I'm currently using. And all you got to do is implement it, and I keep you accountable to implementing X, Y, and Z. And you can build a 50K a month OnlyFans management agency in 90 days. We've had people build a 50K a month, 20K a month, 30K a month, 70, 100, 200K. So it's all over the place, but people are printing money monthly. So I'll see you guys in the next video.